Well, the minister of the FCT and former governor of Rivers State, Yeson Wike, has been in the news recently. I mean, for quite some time anyway, maybe say for over 1 year, for the issues that have been happening in Rivers State. And he was accused recently after the local government elections of, instigating youths and sponsoring thugs to go and burn off, states' properties and all of that. I actually said in my last video that that was the worst thing or worst decisions that even those youths could have agreed to take on, destroying your own properties. That's insane. And it's a high level of insanity. But in the latest I've seen, I think the handwritings are clearer on the wall in recent times. That's the Wiki is getting very, very close to the end of his political sagacity, his political strength, the way I see things anyway. When you look at the recent conclusion of the PDP saying that they are backing Fubara on even the last local government election that he conducted, and saying that they are River State PDP have said we are firmly behind Fubara, and that if Wike has any issues, he should go to court. I mean, they started these things. They started this issue of go to court, and unfortunately, we have come to a time in Nigeria where the judiciary has lost his strength. And should I say lost his strength, or let's no, I will not say lost his strength, but that the judiciary has lost that aura, that's terror. That terror. The status, the statute of the judiciary is a lady, blindfolded with a sword in her hand, and is going to do justice without recourse to anybody's personality and all of that. I'm surprised that today Wike is saying that Fubara did not obey a court injunction, and I'm wondering, even we have had several. I even saw one. I even saw one this morning. Now, Lagos State saying that a court injunction, Lagos State VIO, the Vehicle Inspection Officer, officer or whatever, in Lagos says that they are not going to obey a court injunction that was, given in Abuja, that it is territorial. Can you imagine that a federal high court will give an injunction or will give a judgment, and that a state, a parastatal in a state will say that it's territorial and that they will not obey it? That is what we have become. That's what our judiciary has become. I'm just hoping that with the coming of Justice, Chief Justice, Chief Judge of Nigeria, that this new one will most likely bring about a change. Well, I don't know how that's going to happen, but then if it happens, all well and good. Because it's been so bad that courts will give injunctions, and then people will just flounce those injunctions. So I'm surprised that Wike will come up and say that Fubara disobeyed the court order. Really, I'm surprised. But then the PDP have come out to say that, look, go to court if you think that he has flaunted rules. I think that in the bid for Wike to stay in power, to remain in power, which I think that he would have honorably done, he would have been honored. It would have been more honorable for him to have, humbly, left Fubara to do his work. And of course, it will have been a honor for him. Fubara said recently, we can let go of Rivers. Rivers is not your room. It's not your home. Really, I mean, when I mean home, I mean, it's not your house where you give orders to your wife and you give orders to your children. And I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm surprised that the same Wike is saying that somebody is disobeying court orders. So the PDP have come out to say that, look, Wike, if you are not okay with what is going on, you to go to court, and that they are firmly behind Fubara. Recall that the APP won all the seats in the Rivers State local government elections, and interestingly, Fubara has not said that he's no more in PDP. But then, should we say that his body language? Somebody said that he's one leg there and one leg on this side. But then I also think that Fubara made it such that, look, it's not about me. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. It's not about me, neither is it about my party. It's about justice, about the reverence, it's about people, it's about the right things being done. I think that is body language I read from Governor Simnala Fubara, which I think is the best. And you are beginning to have more people on his side. You're beginning to have more people on his side. While some people said that Jonathan and what's his name, I mean his wife, the former first lady of Nigeria, Patience Jonathan, made Wike, Wike has come out to say that they didn't make him and all that. But I think that is okay. After you have spent 8 years in government, you have amassed so much, and then now you are Minister of State of the Federal Capital Territory. I think it's okay to say that, oh, nobody made you, and then you suddenly got to where you are. But one thing I'd like to remind every one of us, and I think Mr. Minister should listen properly, that there is time for everything. You understand? Life is in phases, and that's the truth. The time is coming when you will want to go somewhere, they won't allow you to go. You don't know what I'm trying to say. You feel like going to that place. You will need somebody. You will need somebody to get you there, and there will just be nobody around to get you there. All these accolades, all this shenanigans of retainers, of itineraries, of security officers and all of that will no longer be there at that time. But then it's unfortunate that people don't think about those things. They don't think about tomorrow. They don't think that, oh, there's going to be some time when things will not be the way they are now, and then there's going to be a change. You just think that life is just like that, and it just keep going that way. But from what we have seen, it doesn't always work out like that, and I think it's a lesson for everybody. The earlier, the better for Mr. Minister to step down for power. I mean, the government of the day to rule and reign and allow peace to reign. I think that the governor of Rivers State has put his cards on the table on several times, even inviting the minister of FCT to allow for peace to reign. We do not know whatever the case might have been. We understand that the president had intervened at one point or the other, but then we do not see the result of that intervention. And it's also the way it is going. But then the latest, PDP backs Fubara, says Wike can go to court. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share this video with others. Drop a comment, make them simple and civil. My name is Olukunle Abraham. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.